Candy asks, to get publicity for my book, I have given away free books, I've given away links to free audio versions, but I'm still not getting reviews on Amazon. I have terrific reviews on the inside of my book. It's been 4 months now. What would you do? Okay. This is another great question because reviews are important for sales on Amazon. There's something called social proof that says that if dozens or hundreds or thousands of people have reviewed your book, then it must be a good book. And, of course, we want to read the reviews as well to get more into detail. But the first thing that people will see when they look for a book title is they'll see the number of reviews. It's just something that Amazon shows. So if your book has 3 reviews and another book in the same genre that competes with it has 300 reviews, then people are more likely to buy the book with 300 reviews because it will seem more credible. Now, my book has been out for a year now. It's called Write Your Book in a Flash, and I'm proud to say we have 44 reviews. Do I wish there were 144 reviews? Most definitely. So how do you get reviews? Great question. You beg, borrow, and steal. You plead, you cajole, you get on your hands and knees, you do whatever it takes, basically. It sounds like you're doing some of the right things by giving your book away, but are you asking them for a review? Also, are you making it easy for them to write a review? People think a review is 500 words, 1,000 words. People don't have time for that. Some people will pre-write a review or will suggest a review for them. So they'll say, hey, I've written this short review. If you agree with it, please post it to Amazon. Or if you'd like to change a word or two or whatever, make it your own, please do so. So that makes it as easy as possible for people to review. I recently received, just yesterday, an email from a guy who says, I see you review sales books, including Lee Salz's book, and I've just written a sales book, and I would be delighted if you would review it. I'd be happy to give you a copy for free, blah, blah, blah. It's very nicely done, very short. Apparently he found me on Amazon because he checked out reviewers for books that competed with his, so that's clever research. And then he reached out to me on LinkedIn. I didn't realize this at the time, but he did. And from LinkedIn, he probably got my email address or did more research to find my email address. See, this is not easy. There are many steps here. And then he asked me. And, well, frankly, I reviewed Lee's book because he's a friend of mine. We go out for lunch every once in a while. He's a good guy. He wrote a good book. So he did a favor for me. He reviewed my book. So, of course, I would write a review for him for his book. This other guy, well, I don't really care about sales books, to be honest, so I probably won't follow through, but he did all the right steps. Now, when my book came out a year ago, my publisher sent me a list of maybe 500 people who review books, and they automatically emailed them with a pitch letter to say, would you like to review this book? I mean, I don't know the exact wording of it, but I was copied on the response. So anyone who said, yes, please send me a review copy, they sent that to me so I could handle that, and I would email them a PDF or a Mobi copy of the book. And I'd say about the 500 or so people who were pitched, maybe 50 to 100 responded positively, and of those 50 or so, 10 might have written reviews, 40 might have said, never heard back from them, just never heard back. Recently, my publisher launched their own internal campaign where they reached out to another set of reviewers, and I've gotten about a dozen new reviews in the last month or two, and they're wonderfully positive, and it's been working. So to quote my friend David Newman, who has over 100 reviews for his book, Do It Marketing, I said, David, how did you get so many reviews? And he said what I said at the beginning of this question: beg, borrow, steal, cajole, plead, do anything. It's a long, slow slog, unfortunately, and that's what you have to do.